Hi everybody, I'm Debbie with Rocky Mountain Lodge. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a video for you guys. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. I came to visit one of my daughters for Mother's Day and her kids, and this is one of my granddaughters, Ella. We're going to be making cream puffs for you today. They're super easy. You're going to be super surprised at how easy they are to make. We actually made our pastry cream filling, which you can show that. Yesterday, so it has time to cool. We have some in the bag ready to pipe. And so we did that yesterday. I'll post the recipe for that on my website, so you'll have that too, along with the recipe for cream puffs. You can also find both of these recipes in my cookbook, Rocky Mountain Lodge and Cabin's More Favorite Recipes. You can find this at our website on our gift shop, RockyMountainLodge.com. It's $20, and that also includes a free ebook version. There's 500 recipes in there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on our cream puffs. We'll come back to here later on when we're ready to come over to this section, but right now we're gonna go over to the stove and start our cream puffs. So we're gonna turn our oven on, and the first thing we're gonna do, our stovetop, is Ella's gonna help me out here. Go ahead and we're gonna put in 1 cup of water, a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and I just cut it up into cubes just because it melts quicker. You don't have to cut it up. You could just put it in the solid if you want. And then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and we're gonna mix these and bring them up to a boil. And so Ella's gonna be my sous chef here. You know what a sous chef is?
Yeah.
What's a sous chef?
I think it's someone who is here to help with the cooking.
Yeah, an assistant chef.
Yeah.
Yes. So she'll be my sous chef. So we are going to get this water, butter, salt, and sugar to boiling. And then once it's bubbling away, we're going to add 1 cup of flour to it. And then it's going to become like a little thick paste. And then we're going to add 4 eggs to it after that. It goes so quick. You'll be so surprised at how quick it goes. See, it's already, the butter is melting. I could have had it melted first, but it's okay. So in the meantime, I'm not sure what we're gonna do next time for our videos, but it's been like 1.5 years since we did a video. So I'm thrilled to do it again. I'm glad to do it with Ella, and Micah, my grandson, is filming. So you can all say hi, Micah. he's a good sport. More grandkids, they're all chiming in. So our butter is almost melted. It literally goes super quick.
Okay.
Now we just have to, so it's all melted. Now we're just gonna let it come to a boil. She's at lower elevation, so things cook a little quicker down here. I'm at 7,500 feet in elevation, so things take a lot longer to cook by me. Oh, and one more thing. What you wanna do first before you start any of this is you wanna preheat your oven to 375 degrees. So we have it preheated. And so it's all ready, and now you can see our liquid is boiling. So now we're gonna add flour. This is 1 cup of flour, and Ella is gonna stir this. 1 cup of flour. And it's gonna come to a paste. As a matter of fact, this is an electric cooktop, so I'm gonna turn that off because it's still hot. We made a couple of these batches earlier today. I tried to do some fancy with a star tip, but I didn't cook them long enough, so we made another batch. Those turned out well. So what this is gonna make is 28 small cream puffs, or about 9 large cream puffs.
Oh, no.
There we go. Okay, so once she gets all that flour worked in, which she's getting pretty close, we're gonna take it off the heat. And now we're going to add 4 eggs. And this is where you just have to use a little bit of elbow grease because it'll be kind of stiff and it'll be kind of clunky and separated, but Ella's going to work her magic and it'll all come together. So super easy to make. So 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 stick of butter, 8 tablespoons, a half a cup, and then 4 eggs. How you doing?
Good. It's hard.
You want me to work that, or are you going to keep
You
building
can do it.
You want me to finish it? Okay. She does a great job, though. So we take it off the heat though because we don't want those eggs to curdle and then we'll end up with scrambled eggs. So you just have to put a little bit of elbow grease into it. I think some of our eggs might have gotten a little cooked, but that's all right. Okay, so now we have this pastry for our cream puffs. And the technical word for it is a shoe. I know, sounds not the kind you wear on your feet. It's a pastry term. Okay, so now we're gonna come back over here and we are going to make our cream puffs. So we're just gonna scoop big tablespoons. You can put it in a piping bag with those squeezing that pastry cream piping bag, or you can just put it in round mounds here. That one's a little big, so I might not get a full 9 if I make them all that big. So we can just make them into little round balls. Not balls, but little towers here. So I should probably make them a little smaller. Otherwise you can get 28 very small ones, or anywhere from 8 to 9 large ones. We're making them a little big. And okay, I think we'll end up with maybe we'll get 8. I don't know. These might be really big ones. But there's teenage boys in this family. They will eat a lot. How many cream puffs do you think you can eat, Micah?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay, so and there's 6 kids in this family, so they won't go far. Okay, so these are good. I'm probably only gonna get 7 since I made them a little giant. So you can put them in a pastry bag and pipe them on, or you can just keep it simple, just like this. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit smaller one. So we didn't get a lot out of this one, but that's okay. It just depends how big you make them. Here's a little one. Okay, so now we're gonna brush these with an egg wash, which this is our egg wash. What it is, Ella, do you wanna brush them?
Sure.
This is 1 beaten egg and 1 tablespoon of water. So just brush the tops with the egg wash. I'm gonna wash my hands. Almost done there. And then we're gonna put them in the oven and they're gonna bake for 30 minutes at 375 degrees. Okay, getting there. Okay, so now we'll put these in the oven for 30 minutes in your preheated oven. When they go, I'll set my timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, counting down.
Okay, because I forget. All right, now we have some cream puffs that are already completed. So this was a batch that I did with 9. That one made 7, these are 9. And I did another batch over here. This was our first batch that I tried to pipe with a fancy tip and I didn't let them bake long enough. But here's some small ones. So you can see these small ones. You can get 28 small ones, or about 9 big ones, or about 18 medium size. So what we're gonna do now is, if you don't have a piping tip like this, I will show you options of what you can do. So if you don't have that, you just wanna cut off the tops, and you'll see they're kind of hollow inside. And so then you would just take some of your cream, if you don't have a piping bag, and just fill them with this pastry cream. They're so good. So good. Okay, don't be afraid to put plenty in there. And it's okay if they ooze out over. That looks great, doesn't that? Okay, so let's see if we can get this in there. See if we can fill it. So otherwise, if you want, you can just poke a hole through here. All right. Typically, I use like a skinnier pointed one that's kind of angled, but I don't have that today, and so that does not want to go in. So we will just fill them all like this. Ella, if I cut these, do you want to fill them?
Mm-hmm. With this?
Yeah, you can fill them. You can fill them with that. So if there's extra dough in here, just go ahead and pick some of that extra dough out so that you have a nice hollow area. I'll cut them and you can fill them.
Deal.
So, yep, I just did not bring all of my stuff with me. I stopped at the store and got a few things.
Like that?
Yep, you can do a little. Yeah, no, that's good. So there's another one. So we're just gonna fill all of these. Oh, yes, I guess I should be cutting these. I should be doing my part. Okay, take out some of this excess dough. Okay, great. And then, once we get all of these filled, there's a couple of different things you can do. You can either just dust them with powdered sugar, or you can melt some chocolate chips with some heavy cream and make a ganache, and just you can pour some of the ganache on top. And then you have chocolate ones. That's how you make eclairs. This is also the same way you make eclairs, but eclairs, you pipe them into a long strip, about a 4-inch strip, and then you can put chocolate on the top of those. Oh, doesn't that look good? Mm-hmm. We made like a triple batch of cream yesterday, pastry cream. You can use this pastry cream to put in tarts, in so many different things. Little tarts, big tarts, fruit tarts. When I was doing the tea room, oh, which I guess I should tell you, we closed our tea room last year and we reopened up our Cascade Luxury Suite. So if you go to our website, RockyMountainLodge.com, you can stay with us. Book a stay, and we'd love to have you. Fingers are in the way. It's okay. All right, so now we're done with these. So then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sprinkle it with some powdered sugar. Oops, dust them with some powdered sugar. And don't these look great? What do you think, kids? Oh, I guess I already have it in there. So you can just sprinkle them with some powdered sugar, or you could melt chocolate chips and heavy cream. All right. Maybe I went a little heavy on that powdered sugar. So and then you can just put them on a tray and serve them. So here's some of our cream puffs. Get some of this pretty filling. Okay.
Now you're gonna drop.
Yeah, so there we go. Here's our cream puffs. Easy peasy. So we just have those other ones baking in the oven. When they're done baking, we'll pull those out too. But in the meantime, here are some delicious homemade cream puffs, which are super easy to make. So thanks for joining me today. And Ella, thanks for helping me cook. What do you think? Easier than you thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's something you can make on your own, huh? Yeah. So thanks for joining us, and I'll post all of these recipes on our website. You can find them at our recipes tab at RockyMountainLodge.com. Don't forget you can purchase our cookbook there too. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. Bye.